welcome to today's episode of Discovered with Steph. I'm Steph, and today I'm here with Saturn Lane, who has a new single releasing on April 30th. So I want to start out by welcoming you to the show.
Thank
So,
you. Thanks for
to
having me.
start off, what's your musical background and everything that turned you into the artist that you are today?
So I was always singing my whole life, um, even when I was in a diaper and just babbling. I started songwriting when I was like 8 or 9. I mean, we don't have to talk about how crazy those songs were. They were not good. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in a house that was always like my dad plays guitar, so it's it was always, something around, and I just always loved it. Um, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I just kind of felt shy about it, like, oh, maybe this is stupid or something. But it was just always my thing naturally.
Yeah, definitely. That's so cool that you grew up with it and now it's something that you've developed into and now you are the artist you are today.
Oh, thank you.
So, what was the creative process like for the song?
So for Messed Up, I actually wrote it when I was on a lunch break when I was working at Sonic a couple years ago. So it's been sitting with me for a while. I wrote it by myself. I found a beat online and then I bought it, and then I was just writing how I was feeling at the time. And um, yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where sometimes writing a song, like, it can be like pulling teeth, like it's like, oh my God, this is just not coming. And other times it's like it just happens. And this was one of those songs, luckily enough, where it just came out and I liked it. And I showed it to some people and they liked it. And then I recently was like, you know what, I'm gonna record this. And that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, sometimes those are just the best when you get a creative spark and then you just roll with it and it's not really planned out and it just happens.
Yeah, it's true.
So, take me through how defining this moment is for you as a song.
So I think it's really important because it's the kind of song that I feel really touches on what goes on in my brain, like just as a person and then an artist and, a human. Like, I wrote it at a time where I was just not thriving. I had been going through a lot that year with relationships and friendships and, things in college. And so I didn't know what to do to like feel better. So it's really important for me because the only other song I have out currently is more of a playful, like upbeat kind of song, and it's fun and it's cool, but it doesn't really talk about much of substance, at least in my own opinion. So I like this because this is kind of like, it shows a side of me that really thinks about things and feels things, and kind of like as the song goes on, it starts out with me taking the blame for everything. And as the song moves on, it kind of ends up as like, well, hold on a second, this is two sides here. So I think it's definitely a journey of how my mindset went throughout the time.
Yeah, definitely. So take me through what sets this song apart from others being released right now.
Ooh. I think it's just super honest. Like some songs, an artist will say, yeah, it's honest, but and maybe it's honest enough, but I feel like this is the kind of song where like I'm not vaguely being honest. Like I'm saying pretty much exactly how it played out, and there's like little references in there that probably nobody else will get except for me because I wrote it about my own life. But it's little details that I know are they mean something specific, even down to the cover art of the song, and like there's all these little details in it that I mean, I guess I take back what I said earlier when it's not honest enough sometimes with other artists because maybe they have the same thing where they put little things in that only they'll know about, but I feel like for me it's pretty blatantly obvious, like here's what's going on. So I think I'm using the music to really talk about something and get a conversation going instead of maybe another way people would use music.
Nice. So, what's your favorite lyric or part in the song?
Um, I'm gonna say in the second verse, I say 7 letters you'll never say, miss you and I'm sorry. So miss you, MISSYOU, and then I'm SORRY. So there are two phrases that consist of 7 letters, and it originally came from an idea I had for another song called 7 Letters, and then I just couldn't get the song to be what I wanted it to be. So I took that idea of 7 letters and I put it into this song. So my mom jokes that it's actually 14 letters because it's two phrases, but it's yeah, you know what I'm going for. So um, I think that was a little bit of a cool thing because it's like literally there are 7 letters there, and they're two different things, but they mean a lot when you're going through something with somebody. You want someone to say that they miss you. You want someone to apologize to you. So it's like I thought it was a little cool thing I did there, at least if I could say so myself.
Yeah, that's so cool and like it's so deep. Like it could be like someone can listen to it and just be like, "Oh, like not really get it at first," and then listen to it again and be like, "Whoa, that's like super deep and like meaningful."
Thank you.
So, what's next for you after this release? I know it's sort of kind of hard with COVID and everything, but like, what's next for you?
I think a lot of songwriting, a lot of collaboration, a lot of working on, you know, who am I? What do I want to look like and dress like, and working on stage performance, because as much as I can at a time like this, because I'm kind of shy on stage. For me, it's not so much a singing thing. I'm scared of the movement because I'm not a dancer by any stretch of the imagination. Um, so I think it's me doing like these little things now that will help me later on to really kind of like come into my own and everything. I think that's mostly what's going on. Just figuring out my sound and my message and everything. So all that kind of stuff.
Cool. Yeah. So, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I mean, I guess if people want to check out the song, my name is Saturn Lane. Um, and my Instagram is at Saturn Lane. My website is saturnlanemusic.com. My Twitter is at Saturn Lane. My Facebook is Saturn Lane Music. My TikTok is Saturn Lane. We don't have to talk about the terrible dancing on there. And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on. I know I can't wait for the song to come out. So, I hope everyone who's listening is so excited for it. That was my sit down interview with Saturn Lane, such a great artist with such great meanings and music as well. So, here is a clip of her new song. So, I hope you guys enjoy.
Don't wanna know you heard my name and told him that you moved on. I'd give it all for you to say you were wrong. I lost my mind, I was a wreck. You knew that. I'm done, you said, tore me to shreds. 'Cause you were running from my head, running from my heart, running from the start. 'Cause I'm so messed up, running from it all. You were done, this is war, baby, you won. 'Cause I'm so messed up, I don't wanna fake it, no, I won't pretend. 'Cause now that you're gone, it makes so much sense. You were running from my head, running from my heart, running from the start. 'Cause I'm
you so much for watching or listening to this week's episode. I am so excited to bring more artists to you guys next week. So until then, I will see you on social media or anywhere else where you can catch Discovered with Steph. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
But one thing I know for sure is don't